Welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it has been a long time. A lot of stuff has happened. I took some time off from YouTube, from recording, just because, I don't know, maybe it was just the winter blues or something. But yeah, it's been a minute. So let me kind of get you caught up. Part of the winter blues is that, okay, um, part of, let me backtrack. If you watch any of my past videos, I was telling you I was doing business on a budget per se. So when I first started, I had bought this little sewing machine that was like maybe $20. So it's like a little kid. I'm gonna call it the kid machine. And when I realized I couldn't do anything but a straight stitch, I went up to what I would consider my teenage machine. And that's what I've been using because it allowed me to do other stitches between. Oh, you know what? The kid one wouldn't even let me back up. I don't think. I can't remember. It was something weird. But the so I went to what I'm gonna call the teenage machine, which is what I've been using during this time, doing the things I have been doing. But now I got to that point that that machine cannot handle some of the fabrics that I use or the thickness of the fabrics that I use. So I can only do little things with it, which I'm still trying to do. But I have to go ahead and get me a heavy duty machine. So that's where we are as far as that. The other little bit of news is I decided to take a chance and do a pop-up event just to kind of see how it is setting up and whatnot. Um, so I signed up for that event. It's not until next month on the 13th of April. So I have a month away to get that done since today is I don't even know the date, but basically I have about a month away for that event. And it's called A Father's Option here in Toledo, on the east side of Toledo, actually, on April 13th. And I just wanted to see it because it's going to basically be a 6 foot table. And if you know, again, past videos my boutique is what I'm calling it now. I have set it up to where if I ever do a craft show outside where I can have a tent, that I have enough material to feed in to that a tent space to where it's beneficial because I'm going to offer something for everybody. So I have found with that notion, you can't really do that when you only have a 6 foot table. So I borrowed my friend's table to practice at home to see how that setup was going to be or what I can do to make that work. And, we're going to give it a whirl. So here's that. I'm going to input that video right here showing you what I kind of did. Okay, so I'm back, but I'm back actually twice. First for you guys, second for me. Because I did the second part of the video, and for some reason, it didn't save. So everything that I did went away. It was a waste of time. So as a quick recap of what I said the first time, you just saw the insert of my practice display. Um, that's not the final display because I did end up changing it around again, and I did not take a picture of it before I broke it down. Hopefully at the event itself next month, I will be able to take some video and show you how the final display is going to be, because in that display, I didn't have a coat rack, which I'm going to be hanging my tote bags and stuff on, I think. I don't know. It depends on how much space I have around the table. So anyway, so yeah. The other thing I talked about was basically I'm excited to try this pop up. The one thing I figured out though is my boutique is set up as though I'm going to be on an outside event in a tent. So I'm probably going to have like 3 tables worth of products. When you have a 6 foot table, you have to kind of condense your stuff down and you start realizing one, you might have a lot of stuff. Two, I don't know how much to take. So I know I'm going to have, I thought, oh, 2 tote bins, one with my display stuff, one with my product in it. Well, no, because I'm going to have at least one for the display, yes. But product wise, I'm probably going to have at least two because I don't know what's going to sell. I don't know how much to take of each thing. So I'm kind of, winging it. And like I said, this is my first event. It's a small event. Again, it's called A Father's Option here in Ohio, Toledo, East Side Toledo. And, it's just one of those things. So trial and error. So to get back to what I said on the last video, to get y'all guys caught up, I've been doing some prepping for that. And some of that prep is this. I went and ordered bags. I got plastic bags that are 9 by 12s with a handle. I figure most of my stuff should be able to fit into a bag. And I am going to print out, I'm going to insert that here. I'm going to print out a label that has my name and my web address on the label to put on the bag. I also got some um, lobster claw clips for the keychains that I want to put together. And I had to get a bigger size because the ones I already had in my inventory were a small. They were kind of small. They still worked, but they were smaller than I thought. Because I was using it for something else the first time. You know how that goes. You come up with one idea and then you end up changing that idea. Well, I did that, and so I wanted to get a bigger um, lobster claw for that reason. So I got a bigger base, which is what I wanted. So it's a swivel for the keychains. I also bought, because I'm making as prep, I bought these clips also for the wristlets I will be making again, or key fobs, whatever you want to call them, but wristlets to put together for that. I bought the set that comes with the tool to put them together. And, hey, I have no idea how to use it. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, so I bought a set of that. So I had already pre-made. Now I'll insert that video, some of that sewing video. Now it should be up there. I made a whole bunch of key fobs, straps to make for that. The other thing that I went shopping for is I bought some fabric because I still have my launch that I'm going to be doing in May and June. But for May, it's Asian Islander Pacific, Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Islander meaning like Hawaii, and then the islands, Pacific Asian islands. So for the Hawaiian side, I found this fabric that I'm going to use to do whatever I want to do as far as the Hawaiian um, things I want to put together. I'm waiting for my Asian fabric to come in. So when that comes in, I will do another video for that. And then I picked up this because it was on sale. And I'm military, ex-military. I'm a vet. I mean, I say ex-military. I'm a vet, and I love camouflage material. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for yet, but if you see something you like it, pick it up. So I got the bags. I got that. The other thing that I ordered, because I did make my original business cards at home on my printer. Word of advice: check, double check, triple check and then check one more time, because when I did my business cards at home, I did not realize I'm so easy. First, let me show you. Here are my more professional business cards I got at Vistaprint. Um, but when I was ordering it from Vistaprint, I did not realize I'm so used to tap. My web address has dashes between my name. You know what? I guess I can show you on here if it comes up clear enough. I don't know if it is. It might not. But at the top, if you see my name at the top, you see those are dashes between the lock, the N, and the stitch. Those are dashes. So my name has dashes in it. My web address has dashes in it. But my email address for the business doesn't have dashes. It has periods. And I, of course, I wasn't thinking that way. And so, but when I did it on a business card, I did dashes. Oh my God, how unprofessional is that? That you can't even send me an email. Okay. Caught that. Thought I was like, all right, cool. But then I was looking at the business card again before I sent it off to Vistaprint and realized not only was my email address wrong, I my website is Loc-N-Stitch at square dot site. I spelled square wrong. So unprofessional. So I am so glad that I caught that before I ordered the cards from Vistaprint, because that is so unprofessional, so much a waste of money. And I say a waste of money because as I said, I am doing a event that's just a table, one table. And I was trying to think of, I needed something, to have my name on it for my table. And you, of course, you can get a tablecloth that has your logo on it, or you just get a banner. Well, also from Vistaprint, I ordered a banner. This banner is only 1 by 2 feet, and it's a vinyl banner. It has grommets in the corners, and then this is what it is. And in my mind's eye, it has my name. It has my logo. It has my name, and then it has my Dare to Be Different, and then my catchphrase. I'm gonna call that. That's my catchphrase. And then of course it has what I make underneath the bottom, and that is made by me. And I said that is perfectly big enough to sit on my tablecloth in front of my table. And I got both the banner and 100 business cards from Vistaprint, being a new customer, for $30. So that was beneficial. But again, check, double check, triple check, and then check again before you send anything off to print. Um, so I already showed you the key fob straps that I've been making for the event. The other thing I wanted to make was a small triangle pouch bag. And I sewed it wrong. Don't ask me. I don't know what I did, but I did it to where it's not a triangle. It's more like, it looks like a foot to me. If you hold it like that, that's a foot. I guess it's a obsolete. No, not obsolete. Oscites. I tops. You know those different shaped triangles. You know how you should learn that in geometry. Make note. I hated geometry, so whatever it is. But okay, I guess it's a triangle this way. Isosceles. Is that what it is? Haha. Look it up. But anyway, so what, I sewed it wrong and it came out like this. It still works. It zips. It has a liner. So that's still, that's still point, and it's still cute. But it also was not the size I wanted to be. So I'm kind of glad I did it wrong, because it let me go back and resize it. So I resized it and I did the new version. And this is a new version, different material. Though I do have it in this material also, but I sewed it in this one first. So now that's the way it's supposed to turn out. It's supposed to be a triangle. And then again, zip this way, lining. My tag is on this one. I didn't put tags on the little ones. But yeah, so that's what it's supposed to be. Now that is the triangle. And before you ask, I know you're saying, but it looks like a pyramid. Yes, but technically a pyramid to me has 4 sides. This is just a triangle. I will be making a pyramid bag, and it will have 4 sides, depending on what I want to do at that point, how I'm going to design it. But Yeah, so this is what I've been making. So this is what I'm making as far as part of my market prep for the event. Each Friday, I'm gonna drop a video getting you caught up with what I'm doing, what I'm prepping when I go shopping, because I got to buy more totes. I got to get stuff together. I got to do an inventory. And I'm not the kind of person who likes to do it right before the event. I just can't. I plan it out. So I'm going to have all my stuff almost boxed up as I go and just add bags of merchandise to it so that all I got to do is put the lid on and put it in my car the day before the event, and then hope that I have enough time to set up and present everything the way I want it. So, if you come back next Friday and join me on this journey to my first event in 2024, just hang out with me, see how I do, see if this gets me going and to do other events or not. But thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. But as always, dare to be different. Have a good night.